Alright guys, welcome back to some more Monster Prom. On the last time, we started wooing our respective sweethearts and doing really weird things.
Taking a break from voicing because my throat's starting to hurt.
Alright, so let's do a challenge. I'm going to take over narrating, so say Crit's voice. Everybody chooses a movie. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Twilight.
The Lion King.
Gremlins.
Star Wars.
Player orders decide based on how weird the fandom of the selected movie would be.
She wins.
Twilight.
She wins.
Okay. What was yours, Nitz?
I said The Lion King.
I
Kids
said
are weird.
Wait, mine's Gremlins.
Furries.
Can you imagine the
Furries.
Gremlins fandom?
I think Crit decided.
Nitz gets 2.
Just to clarify,
You said
I
Star
am
Wars,
not a
Crit?
Twilight fan.
Yeah.
It was just the first thing
Yeah,
that popped into my
ghosting
mind.
you, sorry.
I just wanted to let you guys know.
Don't worry, I'm not going to steal the fun.
The Star Wars is like.
And we're
old
effectively halfway.
Alright, who are you going to sit with?
I'm going to sit with
Didn't you want to go for,
Scott.
Scott? Yeah.
How dare you!
Why?
He wants Miranda.
Oh.
Ghost.
Oh, you waltz over to Miranda and Scott's table to find them peering suspiciously into a burger.
Secret sauce. Secret sauce. What dread mysteries do you conceal?
Whoa, what do you think? Wait, do you think the secret sauce can talk? Cool. Hey, secret sauce, what are you made out of?
No, Scott. My question was rhetorical.
Awesome, mine was loud.
Oh, it's no use. We will never discern the active ingredient of this delicious secret sauce. Unless you have an idea, Gigi. The blood of your father's enemies, Miranda. That's why it's so delicious.
The bottom one's clearly Scott.
You're overthinking this, Scott. It's a sauce made of secrets.
The dumb answers are clearly Scott and the
No,
No, I know.
So let's see, the top one is probably...
It's not. You don't. This isn't based on
Yeah.
stat. This is purely you go in. I want this person.
Ooh, of course.
Look at her
Secret
eyes.
sauce.
eyes.
The clue is in the title.
But what are the secrets made of?
Secrets.
Shush, Miranda, it's a secret.
But
Shush.
I...
Shush. Shush.
What?
In an effort to become more mysterious, Scott has you rub secret sauce all over his chest. You're definitely into it.
Way into it.
Sure.
No, let's see. Oh, poor Crit.
I will end you.
Damien is with Ghost's choice. So
Hey, it's the wolf pack.
I'm trying to build up money. So
Your goal is to kill my voice before I get there.
Nitz wolf pack. Kill his voice.
I'm trying to think. Like I can go to any of these table 3. I could ruin everyone's choice and go to there.
You've barely sat down when the whole wolf pack comes running over, clearly panicking. Dog, you gotta help us! We're suffocating! Like we're not getting enough air! We can hardly talk! God, this is gonna kill me. You can see the problem. Okay, Crit, you need to take over the narrator, but just do a normal voice. No special voice.
You see the problem. You remind them that in addition to breathing out, they also need to breathe in.
Oh, whoa! That works way better! I have no idea how we forgot that!
Yeah, you don't either.
Thanks for saving our lives, dog! We owe you one, and we'll pay you back. Right now! What do you want? We'll do literally anything.
Teach me calculus is probably
Plus smarts.
And this one's probably the makeover is probably fun
Or charm. Now, this is the wolf pack. I don't know how much calculus they know. An extreme makeover? Like an extreme makeover? Are you sure?
You nod, because apparently this is what you want from a pack of idiot dog men.
Alright, boys, you know what that means. Time for one of our patented extreme spa treatments.
Oh my gosh.
Suddenly you're surrounded by wolves covering your face with their wide, moist tongues.
Ew.
You can feel your pores really opening up beneath the relentless torrent of dog saliva and unconditional love.
Aww.
Aww.
When the wolf pack finally gets bored of licking you, you're possibly glowing. You gain 4 charm.
Damn.
All right.
Alright, well, I don't have a lot of money.
Well, I made up the stats I've lost, actually, now that I think about it.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna give this one to you, Crit.
Take him. Take him. I'm going to the shop. I'm going to the shop.
Okay, you sure you have enough money? Oh, you got 7, so yeah.
I've never spent any.
Okay, I will go for Vera then. You find Vera sitting in front of a pile of money instead of food, as usual. Damien comes over and drops his own pile of money on the table, and also some organs.
Oh, God.
Not bad.
Not bad. You gonna keep going, bitch? This is my job. Not bad, but I prefer to exert a little less effort for my income.
A dejected swamp creature slumps over to the table and adds some money to Vera's pile.
Income? You mean this stuff? This is just what people throw at me to get me to stop punching them.
And this is what people throw at me to keep them from revealing what kind of porn they're into. The fuck was that? But I agree, the money is only secondary. The frowns on their faces are the real reward. Still, I'm always looking to improve efficiency.
Have you tried developing business contacts in hell? Your victims will be even more terrified if they know death won't save them.
Yeah, but that doesn't work on the undead. For those, you need a priest.
A priest? You know how my family feels about priests? Ugh, I'm sick of terrorizing people one at a time. There's gotta be a way to terrorize everybody in the cafeteria at once.
And make money at the same time. I'm sure there is. This is, after all, the essence of capitalism.
Alright, so we can set the building on fire and charge an exit fee. That's obviously Damien's.
Oh my god, the bomb!
Trick everyone in the cafeteria into having an orgy, then film it. Blackmail in bulk. That is the Vera answer, and creativity, boldness, and smarts. Boom!
Right.
Simple, elegant, raunchy. I like your style.
It's...
Oh, but how are you gonna trick a whole room full of people into having an orgy?
Don't tell me you don't know how to do that.
Is this something you do all the time?
Is this something you don't do all the time? I thought you were a prince of hell.
Yeah, but I'm a prince of the birdy part of hell, not the sexy part of hell.
His face. That explains it. Well, to answer your question, this is a room full of high schoolers. A slight breeze could instigate an orgy.
True.
Although the succubus sauce I snuck into the sloppy joes won't hurt either.
Oh my god.
It certainly
That's the
doesn't.
secret
You,
sauce.
Vera, and Damien retreat to a safe distance to film the sexy carnage and avoid the fluids.
Oh god.
Oh. Oh.
I got there's an additional seat at that table, but I can't join.
Show me that money.
I'm not gonna give you my money. You're gonna give me stuff.
It does look like you only buy one thing, even if you don't
There's
spend all
smarts,
your
boldness,
money.
creativity, charm, fun money.
Buy the tampon.
I don't have enough money.
It's the cheapest thing.
Whole $1 Rooney.
I mean, you got 7, so I mean,
Sure about this? You don't always use. I feel like this
it's
is
gotta be
important.
smarts.
What about the
Question.
zombie head? It literally is marked with event.
Sure.
See you later.
No, what
All
kind
right.
of event?
It'll probably come up in the next thing. Alright, challenge time. Everybody chooses a brand, say your choice out loud to the rest of the
Oh,
players
God.
before clicking.
A brand?
Windows.
Huggies.
Nike?
Volvo.
Alright.
Not a
Player orders based on how weird it would be if the selected brand paid for product placement in Game of Thrones.
Volvo.
Huggies.
I said Windows.
I mean, there's no cars in that era.
There's also
time
no
of era.
computers.
Okay, but cars.
You need a
There's-
computer
are
to make a
bigger.
Volvo.
There's also no sports shoes.
But
either.
how weird would it be with Huggies added into all the sex scenes?
I mean-
Huggies.
I- yeah,
Adult diapers.
it's weird.
Huggies.
Wait, what do you think of Huggies is?
No, Huggies is little.
No, I know,
yeah.
I know, but I was thinking
Are they?
if they made adult diapers.
I wonder if they do.
for
I don't know.
Huggies. I don't think so.
So the issue is, Huggies are kind of just blankets, but with armholes.
Sure.
That's called a fur
a
coat.
No, that's Snuggie.
Let's make it go random because
Huggies
this
are
one's really
diapers.
good.
Oh, I was thinking Snuggies.
Yeah, just hit random.
Let's
All right.
hit random.
We were too good there.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, I'm still last.
Ripperoni.
Second half of the game.
Let's go.
Alright.
Oh god, 0 money.
Yeah, I'm on.
But you do have a sexy Latin accent.
Mining some bitcoins.
That
Hey,
day,
she took my money.
that day you spend some time on the library PCs, mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. But you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain 2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million.
Damn.
Which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so 2 money. There you are. Oh, sorry.
There you are, swiping through the potential monster match dates when you spot Scott pacing and muttering to himself in distress. You can't bear to see someone so adorable in so much pain, so you might as well try to ease it however you can. Oh, hi there, Gigi. Do you think I'm adorable?
Aw.
Yes, in fact, you were literally just thinking that. Anyway, the other day I was out in the forest trying to find a quiet place and a large branch to do some pull-ups before the big sports game, when suddenly I was approached by all these talking forest animals. They're pretty big for forest animals. I'd never seen animals that can talk like that. I mean, other than us werewolves, if you're counting us as animals. And they were just so fuzzy and adorable.
He ate them.
But they said they were impressed by my pull-ups and my muscles and that I was even more adorable. So the nice little forest animals with giant heads made me their king. Which was really, really flattering. I just don't know anything about ruling. I'm not sure if I'm good enough to be a king. Aw, poor Scott. It's up to you to help him rally.
Scott, a good king is a strong ruler, physically strong. If you can do 100 push-ups, you can be a good king for sure. True royalty has been inside you all along. Why else would your eyes be royal blue? Oh my god.
Aw.
Alright, so you've got...
Honestly, either one would be good.
The second one sounds like charm. The
Yeah.
first one is... fun?
Boldness.
That sounds like fun. Really,
Up to
it
you.
looks
I
like
think doing push-ups is fun.
for
I mean,
him
he
it
is a
so.
sports guy, so...
True.
Yeah.
Oh no,
So
it's
bold.
Ha!
Strong?
No,
Oh, sorry. go
strong, but I'm strong. When I heard strong leader before, I didn't know it actually meant normal strong, like Scott strong. I could do 100 push-ups. I could do 200 push-ups. That's double the amount, right? Does that mean I could be a double king? What would that even mean?
Emperor.
Does that mean I get to be a super king powers like flying and mind control? You're not even sure what logical foundation for that guess was. Or even better, I might get a tiny crown on top of my regular size crown. What a luxury! Blessed be the day you come to understand Scott's train of thought. Well, daydreaming about my king powers and tiny crowns before doing 200 push-ups is a bit arrogant of me. I can always ask the furries later. They did say giant heads. Furries is what I decided to call those giant furry talking forest animals for short. Oh no, wait a minute. Thanks for helping me get my confidence back, Gigi.
Oh my. Oh, jeez.
You should come meet my furry friends sometime. Well, you've always wanted to hang out with Scott. Not too sure about these circumstances. But it's better than not hanging out at all. You gain +2 fun and 1 charm.
Sweet.
Let's do this!
I'm back. Fire time!
Oh my god, it's always so loud.
It's Juan again! You're casually chatting with Juan, the small magical Latino cat. You start telling him the whole story of what happened last summer at Monster Camp. You know which one. The one involving the beehive, the blow-up doll, the president, the penguin mask, and the mystery of the Goblin King.
Dude, I bet you the penguin mask had something to do with that event.
Slowly, lots of people start joining you to hear the story. By the time you say where the Goblin King was, 100 people or so burst into hysterical laughter. You turn on a mobile app that captures all the laughter and turns it into 2 fun.
Damn, that fun.
Well,
While you're doing all that, you've been carrying your newly acquired corpse as if it was a totally normal thing to do. But some people seem to think otherwise. Oh no, it's the 4 most hateful people in school.
Ugh.
Why are you carrying a corpse, idiot? What a shameful display of distaste.
Yeah, what a noob. Carrying around corpses is for noobs.
Ooh, a corpse. I love corpses. Also, I'm super drunk.
Okay, 3 of the most hateful people in school, and Polly.
As for the school's social elite, we disapprove of this. I'm the head of the hierarchy, and I can't condone such stupidity under our domain. I'm the taste of hierarchy, and I don't appreciate such puerile use of a corpse. Also, lesser known fact about corpses, they smell.
I'm the fist of the hierarchy, and I want to punch you because punching people is what I do.
Hi.
I'm Polly. Also, I'm like super drunk, so whatever Vera says.
Yikes, despite your disregard for the stupid social conventions and school hierarchies, you feel the urge to please them. Maybe that's what this game is about. When you bought this corpse, they totally told you it was a fashion accessory and that you were absolutely not just trying to dispose of a body. But now you're starting to feel like they might have fooled you. No time to lose. How can you convince them the corpse is actually a very hot fashion accessory?
True fact about fashion accessories, most of them are worn on your head. Quick, put the corpse on your head. Shallow social creatures often respond only to status. Rip the brand logo off the most high-end accessory you own and put it on the corpse. What?
I would do the second.
Bold and smarts would be the second.
Put the corpse on your head.
Oh, that sounds kind of fun, honestly.
Yeah, up to you.
Oh no, that's smart.
Smart. Swiftly, you gather the corpse and place it on your head. Your classmates remain silent, looking at you. The tension is great. You do your best to look serious and fashionable.
I think what Critical Hot is trying to tell us is that the corpse is a hot fashion accessory. Yes, indeed. Most fashion accessories are worn on your head. Hats, glasses, earrings, hats.
I think it's cool how they're wearing a corpse on their head and they're still, like, really cool about it.
Fuck, I'm like big time drunk. Like tomorrow my hangover, we're gonna have a hangover. Wait, am I tripping or is Critical Hot wearing a corpse on their head? I mean, I did a bunch of super shrooms earlier, so I might be tripping.
Remember, kids, winners don't use drugs.
You're not tripping, Polly. Well, you are tripping, but Critical Hot is in fact wearing a corpse on their head. And you know what? They're doing it in such a confident way. I hereby conclude that a corpse counts as a very hot fashion accessory. It would also be a pretty convenient way of disposing the many corpses my ventures might or might not produce. I agree. Confidence is what really counts when deciding if something makes for a good accessory, even if that something is completely not hygienic nor healthy.
Still drunk.
And so all of them signed the decree that establishes a corpse as an acceptable fashion accessory, as high school social bureaucracy requires. Today's a bright day to have a corpse in your possession. You gain +2 charm and +1 smarts.
Nice.
That's been paying off. Alright, so let's see, what do we have options-wise? Get some money.
No, you can't.
Ghost.
Oh, the library's
she already
done?
grabbed,
Ah.
She already did it.
It doesn't show the people when I do it.
Yeah.
Let's see, boldness, creativity, charm. Let's see.
Smarts, boldness, creativity, or charm.
Could use a bit more charm, I think. So that's dodgeball, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, that day an epic dodgeball match takes place. But the match isn't as important as the human interactions within it. You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic wink ever. Damn, you know how to win over people's hearts. You gain +2 charm. In the middle of everything, a portal opens up and swallows Vera, Polly, and Liam. You dive in to rescue them, and straight into...
Oh no. The season finale of the Interdimensional Bachelor. Good lord. Well, help, I'm in danger of spreading my eyes from rolling them so hard. Why do I have 3 voices in this fucking cutscene?
Yes.
Would you like me to take over?
God, we're on a game show?
Yes, indeed! Tonight, you 3 will answer a series of trivia questions. Whoever gets the most points becomes mine.
I'm gonna win. I don't even care what the prize is.
Your what? Your what? Your wife? What a revolutionary premise.
Revolting.
Revolting.
Revolting. I'm tired. So you're saying we're supposed to respond to a series of questions and scenarios, or our answers to which will make us more or less likely to achieve a romantic outcome with you? That's extremely problematic. I can't think of anyone who would ever want to play such a tawdry dating game.
Everybody stop raising reasonable concerns so I can hear the first question.
That's the spirit. Question number 1. Describe your ideal marriage proposal.
But before Polly can answer, you buzz in yourself. Now's your chance to give an answer that will end the competition and send the prince packing.
Oh, wow.
Read 'em.
So, oh yeah, sorry, I didn't realize I was still doing this. I present you with my grandmother's wedding ring, still attached to my naked grandmother, or jaw hinges, bees pour out.
What the fuck? I mean, you got pretty rounded stats.
Yeah, I really want to do the bees just to see where this goes, so I'm gonna take the chance. Oh, not so bold. You unhinge your jaw and unleash the bees.
Look at all their faces.
Wait, why were there bees inside your mouth?
You fool! Your childish prank has destabilized the fabric of this pocket dimension. He's coming apart around us.
Ah, help! My shoes are turning into lizards. I like those shoes.
What's this? All the money in my wallet has turned into moths. You'll pay for this.
Oof.
No part of me is turning into animals, but I suddenly care about things! Question mark, exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point. If this is all your fault, why didn't you just answer with words? Why did it have to be bees?
But you can't take back the past. You spend the next 1,000 years traversing various horrifying dimensions with the prince and your 3 pissed-off friends. No time has passed when you turn home, but you never forget. And Liam, Vera, and Polly will never forgive. Lose -2 fun and -1 charm.
Why did it
Ow!
have to be bees?
I lost boldness, fun, and charm.
You
Damn.
didn't lose boldness.
Yeah, I lost boldness on the answer.
No, you failed boldness.
No, I had 9 before, didn't I?
No.
Oh,
No,
okay.
you had 7.
Sure. Damn, that hurt me all over.
Ooh.
We gotta make those jaw hinges bees come out.
So
I mean, I couldn't
really
not pick it, so...
boldness,
I would have picked the naked grandma.
smarts, or...
It was the smart choice. I love your costume.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you are struck by the lightning of inspiration. You come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. You tell everyone to call you by it, also known as one of the 7 most douchebaggish moves in the world. But the nickname is so awesome, inventive, and appropriate that people decide to go with it. Point defeat, you gain +2 creativity. We the devs dare you to actually come up with a nickname for yourself and ask the other players to call you by that name until the end of this
Alright,
run.
let's come up with one.
I can't create things!
What's your nickname?
I don't know.
What's your nickname?
You are Dragonhead. Okay, so now we're gonna...
Drag on.
Alright, drag on.
Uh.
Miranda, oblivious to everything that's happened, approaches you weeping.
Oh.
Disgraceful.
Have you seen the news? The most dreadful thing has happened. The Lemurian monarchy has been overthrown. King Kraken no longer sits upon the throne of golden baby skulls.
Didn't they say that a long time ago?
Those filthy revolutionaries are saying he stole their daughters and ate their sons and forced everyone to work for free in the uranium mines. So we made a few shrewd financial decisions. That's no reason to depose him. If some innocent kidnapping and slave labor was enough to get the peasants in an uproar, I shudder to think of my own kingdom. Do you think my people might resent being forced to hold up the corner of the palace where the foundation is crumbling? Do you think the 100% income tax and the random cannonballs we fire into the villages might be taken as something other than expressions of goodwill? Oh. Did this plague of civil unrest infect my own domain? Oh, perish the thought! I'm inconsolable. Console me. How might I safeguard my kingdom against the fate of good King Kraken?
Duh, replace all your subjects with mindless robots. I built a robot army a few months ago and I still have the plans. That is definitely smarts.
Which you are not.
Oh my god, I think it's both.
The other one's boldness, so probably.
I think that's fun.
Ooh.
I think I'm screwed. Give all your subjects belly rubs. Fishes love belly rubs.
Well, you
God!
Oh, but she. Ooh. But
She's a fish.
But she might like it if it's bold and creative
What
and
if
charming.
it's boldness?
Like, basically, you have 3 stats that are good for the set. Possibly. Oh,
Yes!
charming.
No, they don't. Fish hate belly rubs. Which is what makes this the perfect plan. I'll have my royal henchmen spread through the kingdom, rubbing every belly in sight. A fish's belly houses its most delicate sensory organs. They'll be overcome with pain and terror.
Now I'm wondering if that's true. If it's...
I think it is.
Which will remind them of what unites them all. The ability to be murdered at any time by me. I would never have hit upon this idea without your clever advice. You truly are wise. What I'm saying is that whatever atrocities I now commit are your responsibility.
Whatever. Fish piss you off anyway. You drown your guilt in whiskey and gain +2 boldness and +1 fun.
Hey, I'm not one fun anymore.
Yay!
That weekend...
Something happened to...
Oh,
GG!
Let's go.
Just remember, I chose you last time.
There you are, minding your own business and spying on your classmates' way when suddenly...
Hey, Gigi, you're sort of a loser sometimes, right?
Sure?
And you hang out with those other losers like Ghost, right? Because Ghost is a total loser.
Damn.
Damn, Vera.
Who I happen to maybe
Yes!
be developing feelings for.
The bees have not ruined this.
The bees did not. I can't explain it. There are these nowhere near as attractive or wealthy or as ruthless as I am. And yet I find myself so inexplicably drawn to them. I think it's their eyes. It's like there's real depth there. Like they're hiding some sort of secret. What do you think it is? Something wonderful or something totally lame?
Oh, you could screw him over.
Oof. Alright.
The secret behind Ghost Eyes is The Secret. That book has changed their life and their business sense and self-confidence is on point. Secret behind Ghost Eyes is the secret of communism.
Oh, do you want
Ghost
to see
doesn't
stop her from
believe in
clicking that one?
ownership of material goods or individual entrepreneurship of any kind.
So if you want to screw Ghost over, you choose the bottom one.
I will
If you
choose
want-
only choices benefiting you if you pick the top one.
Now, also as a note, you two are sitting on the same couch.
Yes.
He can physically click number 1.
I don't think
She
Ghost
would
should.
break my finger.
Oh, I totally would. I totally would. And I'd make his life a living hell while I'm on painkillers.
But you like my eyes. So the top one is the good hit.
Well, I mean, everybody likes your eyes. They're beautiful because they're blue, Ghost.
Number 1. Come on.
Do it. Do it. Number 1.
Screw him over!
Do number 1.
It's not a competition. You don't need to get her to like
Unless
you.
you want to date Vera.
No.
Well, then what do you care?
Flip a coin.
Help me and I'll help you.
Hold up.
I have a
I'm gonna roll
PR
a
agent.
D6. I'm gonna roll a D6. 1 through 3, number 1.
No.
4 through 6, number 2. Ready?
No.
She doesn't want to do it.
Redeem me from the bees.
Aw.
Yes.
The Secret? I loved that book. Any publication that puts me in a position to once again assert my superiority over others with hard work can win me over in a heartbeat. And any monster who reads that kind of book is out to get something for themselves. In this case, possibly me.
Score.
I like a monster who isn't afraid to chase down what they want, and we know I'm not too easily won over.
I mean, who doesn't like bees?
Me?
Maybe they have a chance with me after all.
Ghost, you destabilized their
Vera and Ghost, prom royalty.
Aw.
I need some way better stats if I'm gonna pull this off.
It has a nice ring to it. Thanks, Gigi.
No problem. Maybe they'll let you be part of the prom court, even if you're just a jester or something. You gain +3 fun.
Nice.
Wow. That's a pretty solid stat.
Yeah, I think you have the best out of all of us.
Challenge.
Alright, challenge time. Everybody chooses something bad. Say your choice out loud to
Oh.
the rest of players before clicking.
Okay,
Bad?
Eating bees.
Your dog dying.
root canal.
Ghost jokes.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Going for the pandering points, alright. Favorite is based on how interesting it would be if that selected thing was a key component of a supervillain's plan in a movie.
Your dog dying.
Wait, that's literally wait, no, that's John Wick.
Yeah.
That's literally just John Wick.
Who's John Wick?
And that was a pretty good movie. It basically is, who is it? Bruce Willis just killing everybody for an hour and a
No,
half?
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
I don't know actors.
So Ghost was.
Gigi was dog dying. I was eating bees.
I was root canal.
And Nitz was ghost jokes.
I say ghost
What will be the most
jokes is
interesting
number 1.
supervillain plan?
If it was the key component.
Ghost jokes. I feel like ghost jokes would be number 1.
But it really wouldn't
Yay.
be interesting. It'd be boring.
Wouldn't?
Me! I agree with GG.
Do you want to
Of
just...
course you agree, because you want number 1.
I've been fourth like twice in a row, damn it.
Alright, we can give that. Alright, who's second? Dog dying, eating bees, or...
Root
I mean,
canal.
canal.
eating bees, I actually think...
I mean,
that-
people eat bees. That's a thing.
Yes, but imagine it being the
People also
supervillain's
get root
plan.
canals.
True.
But no, he could be using a root canal to plant a bomb in the president's head.
Who's
Wow.
with root canal?
I'm pretty sure a movie has had that plot.
Alright. Go ahead.
Wait, what is it, root canal?
Yeah.
I'll go last. Gigi can go before me.
Aww.
Hey, you helped me out.
Fine.
Last
Yay.
cycle.
Sure.
Money!
Lovecraftian Prince needs your assistance.
That day you spent some time on the library's PCs sending malicious spam emails in the hope of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose -10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? And you gain +2 money.
You're minding your own business when Miranda comes rushing up to you, clearly distraught.
Again?
Most terrible news, friend. I've just watched the documentary Game of Thrones and now I fear for my own royal family. I did not realize how susceptible we might be to random acts of treachery, or how often we romance our siblings.
What?
Yeah, have you watched Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
I know,
What
but
was that
her.
noise? What was that?
I don't want to be shot in the chest by a crossbow while sitting on the toilet. That doesn't sound proper at all.
She's blushing.
Please help me put my poor mind at ease. How can I possibly identify potential traitors in my court?
Just keep an eye out for the classic signs. Shifty eyes, hooded black cloaks, ordering knives and bolts. Pretty much everybody is a traitor. Just spin the bottle and whoever it points at, kill them.
Oh my gosh, the second one.
So bold.
Yeah! Miranda is so excited by your advice that she skips out on school to go try it out. Oh, wait.
Oh, yeah. Miranda's so excited about your advice, she decides to skip out on school to go try it out immediately. The next day, she finds you in the hall, clearly overwhelmed.
The most wondrous, glorious news, friend. The traitor is caught. The kingdom is saved. If not for your shrewd method of detecting, I might never have discovered the treachery of Balthazar the Loyal.
Aww.
He raised me from an infant, tried to teach me right from wrong, never betrayed my father nor myself. Perfect cover for a traitor. I might have gone my whole life not knowing his true nature, had not the spinning bottle cut through his layers of deceit. Would you like to accompany me to the execution later? There will be popcorn.
Yes!
The popcorn is very good. You try not to think too much about whether Balthazar was actually guilty. Either way, you gain +2 fun and 1 charm.
Let's do this!
Oh, yeah. Now, I want to get my fund at 20.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
jeez.
But at the same time, maybe not.
Literally any other stat might be beneficial to not failing a check.
Shush!
I think you're
My
good on
lowest
fun.
is creativity, which is theater.
And theater is not the shop today.
Whoa, look at that outfit!
That's kind of badass.
That day while rehearsing for the class play, you can't help but feel that you're not as good as the role you're not as good as the role requires you to be. That doesn't seem to be an ordinary way of getting yourself there, but there might be an extraordinary way. You summon the devil, one of many, and make a deal to enhance your creativity just a bit. You gain 2 creativity, but you also lose 3 years of life at the end of the deal, but who cares? They weren't happening in-game anyways.
After your previous adventures, now corpses are an acceptable and quite hot fashion accessory. You become a well-known trendsetter advocating for your beloved corpses. Life is now all fancy and busy. Luckily, you have your sexy secretary to help you with all your new tasks. Critical Hot, we have a problem! If you would assume your sexy secretary had to be a female, then shame on you. It's been leaked that Vogue's next issues will include an article on titled 10 Reasons Why Wearing a Corpse as a Fashion Accessory is Not Chic and Probably Also a Crime. I've done some research and found the journalist. It's a bro called Fyodor Fedora. What should we do, boss?
As Vogue rules dictate, the only way to subdue a Vogue journalist is by journalizing them in a journalism duel to the death. Sometimes we need a little push in the right direction. Kill his family and send him with a severed head as a warning.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
probably bold.
Death might be
The top
fun.
one sounds like either creativity or fun. Maybe
I don't know.
smarts? Like,
creative.
What?
oh cool, to the death! Yeah, because duels to the death never go out of fashion. Let me choose the best outfit for your duel, boss. You pour all your journalism skills into a killer article. You can bet it's a killer article because you win the duel and get to kill Fyodor Fedora. Which you do with an actual article itself. Have you ever seen a man die of paper cuts? Not a nice thing to see.
How is that not so creative?
Hooray for murder, boss. Yes to murder, but for all the right reasons. Good news, your article is so good, Vogue decides to publish it instead of Fedora's.
Nice.
Bad news, your article is even fiercer list of reasons not to wear a corpse as a fashion accessory. Oopsies. And it's so good that soon everyone thinks you're a creep for wearing a corpse yourself. Which, to be fair, is not a nonsensical thought. Also, like any other job for young adults, the Vogue gig was so shitty paying that you actually lost
I
money.
have -1 money!
How are you make this money?
Let's go.
That is amazing.
I have -1 money!
Right.
This can't possibly hurt me in the long run.
Smart.
Nah, I'll just get some debt going.
Kurt's gonna now find a way to make himself even more negative.
Oh, I'm gonna find all the negatives.
What if you could go to the shop and just start buying things now that you're negative?
The class is currently the shop.
Yeah. epic dodgeball match takes place. The match is so intense and both teams are so into it that you decide to raise the stakes by betting part of your charm against part of the other team's leader's charm. That commitment amazes your whole team and their spirit is fueled by determination. Finally you win and take 2 charm from the other team's leader. She's now a bit less fabulous.
You're practicing your very best monster mash when you hear the sounds of an argument. Which is strange in these sacred hallowed halls of education. Lol, JK, you can imagine. Or can you imagine? GG!
Hooray!
They made me their king, and they deserve the bestest, most wonderful king there ever was. And I'm gonna work hard as I can to be that king, no matter what it takes.
Scott, you realize they're not cute little baby animals in need of a king, right? They're furries.
I know they're furry, Vera. I'm the one who told you that.
No, Scott, they're furries. It's a kink.
Yes, Vera, there are many kinks in my plan. That's why I need you to work them out to be the best ruler.
Forget it.
Excuse me, did you say that you need help being a good ruler? I know all about that. Being a king is easy. As Daddy always says, only live peasants can stage a rebellion.
Oh, Miranda, I'm not really sure.
Fear is your most important weapon. Your second most important weapon is actual weapons. Torture, soup spoons, razor, teacups, a knife on fire. You know, the usual.
I don't know, Miranda. I appreciate the advice, but I don't think that's the kind of king I want to be.
Nonsense. I'll go get you the butter knife shuriken right now.
It just seems so unnecessary. There must be a better, kinder way to rule, right, Gigi? I want them to have a happy time under Scott the First. They've been so nice to me. They've written me beautiful songs, which are about my adventures, but most of them are the sort of things I definitely have not done. And they've made amazing drawings of me,
Fanfics.
which are very, very generous in their proportions. I just think they deserve the best leader.
Normal rulers make their subjects pay taxes. But what if you paid taxes to them? Flag time! You can't rule a kingdom with no flag. Without a flag, it would be just a bunch of flagless people.
Ooh.
So that's probably creativity.
What, the top one might... I don't know.
Where's he gonna get all that money?
You're 120% right. Flags are the best. Let's combine our art powers to create the very best flag ever.
Draw flag, draw flag, draw flag.
You get into a tense art frenzy, which is kind of hot and intimate. Somehow the two of you end up shirtless and sweaty while panting and doodling.
What?
Wait,
Oh!
wait.
That did not go where I thought it would. After 3 hours of passionate art activity, you put your clothes on again. Because of decency, but mainly because we don't have a shirtless model for Scott.
Damn it!
And admire your work. Whoa, this is genius! No, it's actually a not-so-bad drawing of Scott shirtless and the words, Scott rules. But sure, why not? You know how to take a compliment. Scott leaves all excited, ready to execute your plan. As your elders always say, any problem can be solved by drawing shirtless people. Later, you stumble upon Scott again. He seems quite excited. There you are, GG! Your plan was a success! My beloved furries seem to have loved a flag that was basically just me shirtless. They've declared it a national day that should be celebrated yearly by drawing me shirtless. Which is kind of silly, since they do that pretty much every day anyway. But the important thing is, now I'm the best ruler ever, and it's thanks to you. I would love for you to visit my kingdom someday. We might even celebrate Shirtless Scott Day together.
Whoa.
Oh, damn.
You're pretty sure Shirtless Scott Day would totally become your all-time favorite festivity. You gain +2 charm and +1 creativity.
Damn right.
All right.
Alright, so that gives me... So class, I can't buff smarts.
Fun or bold?
I could use some boldness. That would kind of balance me out a little bit. I'm also
Your
not...
fun's only 5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but with Vera,
I
it
might
doesn't
go
really
with
matter
boldness.
with fun.
She wants smarts and...
Probably
creativity,
boldness
charm.
and creativity. Well,
Yeah,
it's
I'm
either
gonna-
boldness or fun. It's not really... I mean, you don't really have money to buy any.
Yeah, I'm gonna buff my boldness
Oh,
back up.
you don't have money?
That day, you visit the bathrooms to take a number 2. Don't worry, it won't be an illustration of that specific moment. Oh, look at my little shadow minion,
Yeah,
or
they're
shadow
giving you a
conglomerates. Yep. Thing is, you make one of the boldest decisions in your life. You don't put paper on the toilet seat before using it.
Whoa.
Ew.
Look at you crazy bastard. You gain +2 boldness and probably +1 staphylococcus with a slight chance of +1 STD. I'm sure Vera will be happy to hear that. Of course, no trip to the bathroom would be complete without running into a group of your classmates doing something stupid.
Ugh, Damien, you're the worst.
Oh, sorry.
I know, right?
She means that in a bad way. Did you really have to set fire to our entire deck of cards?
I don't know. Did the deck of cards have to keep dealing me shitty hands?
Not necessarily. That's not how probability works.
Well then, I guess I didn't necessarily need to set it on fire. But since when has that stopped me? Yeah.
Well, now you've stopped us all from playing poker. Now, what are we going to bet on?
Damien's
Mama needs
face.
a new pair of shoes.
Yeah, and I derive an almost sexual pleasure from taking your money. So what's the new game?
Ooh, you know the perfect poker alternative? Russian roulette or the stock market.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, stock market most likely would have to do with Vera.
Yeah, it's also probably smarts rather than Russian roulette being
Bold.
probably boldness. Yes!
Yeah, the stock market. I knew there was a reason I had this fiber optic internet port installed in the bathroom.
Vera busts out a laptop and gets to trading. Damien and Polly are skeptical at first, but Vera's enthusiasm is contagious. Soon they're all trading like the fiends you are.
I'm just buying stock in any company that makes people's lives worse. Cigarettes, bombs, and reality TV, baby.
I'm focusing on index funds, leveraging commodities futures, and maintaining a diversified portfolio.
I'm buying any stock with a 69 in the price.
Somehow, all of you make basically the same amount of money.
Oh,
You use
gosh,
most of it to buy a
I'm
mountain of
60.
cocaine, and most of the rest to repair the damage you do to the bathroom. You end up with +2 fun and +1 money. I'll take it.
Sure.
All
We'll
right,
just do random. We keep kind of getting stalematey on the challenge.
let's see what the challenge is.
Fun, yeah.
Actually,
Everybody
just
choose
randomly
a celebrity. I don't know celebrities. Tom Hanks.
Kellen Lutz.
Who?
The guy who plays Emmett in Twilight. He's big, buff, and looks like,
You
what's
need to
his
show
face?
up the Twilight.
He looks like, shut up. He looks like, Scott,
Wait,
basically.
we're celebrities.
Danny DeVito.
And Crit chooses himself.
You know what? I
Yeah.
changed mine. I say GhostWolfGames.
Player order is based on how likely it is the selected celebrity is secretly part of a cult.
Do I win?
GhostWolfGames!
Do I just win?
I'd say just hit random.
Yeah, we're randoming it.
If I'm not first, I'm out.
Yes!
No,
Yay!
no!
I'm not last.
Yay!
Everyone knows I'm part of at least 2 cults.
GhostWolfGames is in
Last
I guess it's
lunch.
only lunch.
Let's go.
wink wink.
God damn it!
Sorry.
My lunch is wasted again.
Go talk to the witches.
Me?
Me.
No, him.
You arrive at Scott and Miranda's table to find Scott happily chowing down while Miranda stares horrified at her tray. What's wrong, Miranda?
Yuck.
Isn't it obvious? Right here on my tray. Fish sticks.
Yeah, Fish Stick Fridays, isn't it great?
It's not great, Scott. The fish are my subjects. This is clearly the work of the air people.
Air people?
Yes, do you not know of the air people, the merfolk's most hated rivals? Don't you read the news?
Yes, sure, because I totally know how to read.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Well, I must insist that you cease eating those fish sticks immediately. It is high treason.
But I've been looking forward to Fish Stick Friday since last Fish Stick Friday. Are you sure I can't eat any? He's asking Miranda while holding a fish stick really close to his mouth, but you feel as though you've got a better answer to settle this argument. You blurt out,
Haven't you heard, Scott? Fish sticks make you worse at sports. They contain ball dropanol
dropanol.
and nerdoflavin. Fish sticks contain absolutely no fish. It's all garden snails and food-grade plastic. Scott can eat as many as he wants. Oh,
The bottom one
Bottom
sounds
one's probably
like
favoring Scott, yeah.
really?
Yeah,
This
because it lets him eat his fish sticks. And he wants to eat his fish sticks.
Alright.
He doesn't care that he's eating garden snails and plastic.
See, Miranda, there's nothing wrong with fish sticks at all. They're good and good for you.
Suppose you're right. Perhaps this is not the air people plot I suspected after all. Though I'm disappointed that so much plastic is being used in fish sticks, rather than plastic drink rings to catch birds with.
Don't forget about the snails. There's snails in there, too.
I would much rather forget about the snails, thank you.
Woohoo!
Does this mean you still don't want your fish sticks? Can I have them? Can I?
Very well. You may partake. I'm not sure where my eating serfs have gone off to in any case.
As you watch Scott chow down on his artificial fish fingers, you decide that both he and Miranda have weird relationships with food. Scott gives you a thumbs up while still munching those fish fingers.
All right.
Oh, Crit's choice is blocked out by Ghost.
Shit, I think I've taken your choice twice now, Crit, right?
He went to the shop last time and got the...
Oh, I'm going to the shop again.
Okay.
He's
We're gonna
try
see what I
and
can do
go-
with negative money.
Alright, might as well double down. You find Damien and Vera hunched over a scale model of Spooky National Bank made of milk cartons, lunch trays, and ketchup packets.
All right, we go in through the empty side end, or we go through the side entrance, disable the alarms with an EMP, and blow the safe.
Why don't we just blow up the side entrance, blow up the alarms, and blow up the safe?
Because we only have so much C4, Damien.
This sounds like a personal problem. What's this thing?
Damien points at a kosher dill pickle in front of the vault labeled Police Orgy.
Ogre.
Ogre.
Oh, very different thing. Police Ogre.
That's the police ogre. He's got eyes all around his head, never sleeps, doesn't take bribes, and is invincible in combat.
Can we blow him up?
No, we can't blow him up. We need to find a way around him.
Well, I'm out of ideas. Yo, Ghost, we'll cut you in on the heist if you can solve this ogre problem for us.
Luckily, you're a heist mastermind. Before Vera and Damien can react, you rob the bank yourself and split the money with Vera. Eat the pickle.
Well, obviously Vera would want the money, so...
Well, here's hoping I have enough boldness and smarts and creativity to have this work. Ah. Quick as a flash, you take a cab over to the bank, walk in the front door, fist bump the police ogre, and walk out with all the money. You're back to school and dump half the money out on the table, totally burying their shitty scale model of the bank.
What? How?
You explain that you and the police ogre go to the same salsa dancing class.
Oh my gosh.
Taking advantage of personal friendships for illicit profit? I've never respected you more. I assume this pile of money and gold ingots is my share?
You nod, sexily.
Sexily.
Oh my god. Hey, where's my cut?
Oh, right, I'm supposed to... I've got your cut right here, interloper.
Vera stabs Damien with one of the irresponsibly sharp butter knives the school cafeteria provides. You've never been more turned on.
Oh my god!
Jesus Christ, Ghost.
Sure.
Alright, let's go goth and make Ghost hurt his boys.
You're planning to sit by yourself today, but only the only table you can find is partly taken by the coven. You do feel kind of sorry for them. After all, no one ever seems to want to sit with them. Oh good, it's you. We can practice one of our spells on you. And this is probably why. Oh, don't look so worried. We're preparing for an upcoming battle with the disgruntled Lord of the Seventh Circle. And if we don't do our homework, we'll have a hell of a time beating him. The audience laughs. Wait, audience? Anyway, we've got 2 spells we've been meaning to try out. Magical enhancements to help us beat this big bad. You think we can try one on you? Pretty, please. That didn't come out right, but whatever. Aw, says the audience. You know, a magical enchantment doesn't sound half bad. You can choose either one of the 2 options. Read your choices, Nitz.
Yeah, the spell that lets you see the future. Hey, you didn't call me by my name, you lose. and also the past and the present, and you can
Drag
watch
on.
it live
Drag on.
TV anywhere. Nah, you want to go for something a bit different. Let's do the spell that turns you into 2 helicopters. Hell yeah!
The choice is made. Wingardium Doublecopter.
Oh my gosh.
You always wondered what it'd be like to be 2 helicopters. You both rise through the ceiling of the cafeteria, shattering the skylight and showering the students with glass. We should have thought this through. We should have thought this through. You ditch school and spend the afternoon cruising the city, murdering birds and fucking up people's drones. Eventually you start to wonder, if you're 2 helicopters, which helicopter contains the real you? If one helicopter is destroyed, where does your consciousness reside? These philosophical questions are outside your comfort zone. You finally return to school and let the Coven restore you to your former body. But your expertise being 2 helicopters has left you with a mind more flexible than ever. You gain
Damn!
+4 creativity.
Alright, this is the best stats.
Let's do this.
Oh boy.
No, you're -1 money crit.
Alright, shop, let's see what's
Hey,
up.
stranger.
Hi, stranger. It's been a while. I've missed you. It's okay.
Oh, no.
Look at my cool stuff. Click on her. Can you talk to her?
No.
Oh.
Oh, I was really hoping it
Corpse?
would let you double down.
And just,
More
like,
corpse.
Just steal the cocaine.
Good old cocaine.
Nope. Can't steal.
You can't talk to her either. So you just
My
came
stuff
in to
isn't
say
good
hi?
enough for you?
What a weirdo. Human interaction is so last year.
Oh, I had a different prompt
Okay,
entirely.
then.
Alright, one final challenge. Everybody chooses a food. Say your choice out loud before the rest of the players start
Ice
cooking.
cream.
Watermelon.
Mayonnaise. Crit?
Zucchini.
Player orders decided based on how plausible the chosen food would be a vehicle for government mind control.
Watermelon
Oh.
definitely one.
Ice cream. Come on.
Zucchini.
Mayonnaise.
Everyone loves ice cream.
I think
mean,
I'm going last.
But zucchini.
ice cream. I mean, come on.
No, it's watermelon. I mean, everybody loves watermelon.
My wife
There's
actually hates
seedless and
watermelon.
Well,
I would say ice cream, watermelon, zucchini, fine. But Crit's
What's
kind of been out,
zucchini?
so I think we should give Crit first. And then...
fine.
Alright, and then...
Ice cream. Come on.
That'll work.
And I'll go last.
Oh, 2 more.
Are you gonna take
Let's
yourself
do
out of
this.
negative money crit?
Oh.
You can if you go to the.
Oh, let's go outdoors. Let's get that fun as high as possible.
That day during recess... Oh, yeah.
I'm just, it's the same word.
Yeah.
Why is 1 always here?
He likes you apparently.
1, get a life!
You might be getting Juanish.
Why are you always there?
Why did
Damn,
you
you
suck
didn't-
at dancing? We decided to go all in and pretend it's a new dance move, apparently called the Groovy Moussaka. Juan looks at you and he asks you to teach him the Groovy Moussaka.
See, Juan's
In
a
no
cool
time,
guy.
half the party is following your steps and joining the Groovy Moussaka all together. It's a party to remember. You gain 2 fun and a cool story to tell your grandkids someday.
Do we get more corpse action?
You're doing
doing
your
it.
thing when a wild Damien suddenly appears.
Hey you look like you've got nothing better to do. I need a mount for the prom! Because walking is for losers.
And
And
also,
also because I lost my license after I drove my motorcycle through another Sunday school picnic. But I won't take just any lame-ass mount. I need the best creature in hell. So let's brainstorm. If you don't answer in the next 10 seconds, I'm putting a bit in your mouth and riding you.
That might be my king.
Yes, please.
We're talking hell here, so a goat. But not just any goat. A goat that's a real asshole. What about a giant gelatinous 50-nosed creature at your house that spits bile and eats corpses? My corpse. What about an asshole goat? You mean like Nitz?
You mean like Judas the goat? The sociopathic murder goat who lured all those other goats into sniper fire in the Galapagos
Oh my
Islands?
Fucking metal.
Oh yeah, he's definitely the worst creature in hell. So sickening. I'm going to gallop into prom on that caprine bastard like the spawn of hell that I am.
by the way, Judas the Goat is real. Google the war on goats and prepare to be disturbed. You gain +2 smarts and +1
Hold on,
bonus.
grab your phone. Grab your smartphone. War on goats. War on goats. Judas the goat. Googling, 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 Googling.
It says prepare to be disturbed.
There's a video of a bunch of goats and trees.
Alright, well, that's a homework assignment for the viewers.
Yeah.
Or not.
Sure.
Please don't Google it.
I mean,
Actually, no, it's not that bad. I
Okay.
just read it a little bit.
more money.
The days...
That day you spent some time on the library's PCs managing your start kicker. You deceived lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice! You gain plus 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs, and you keep only less new money.
You're gazing dreamily at Miranda when a flash of otherworldly light blinds you.
Oh
It's time
no.
for the spirit of the river.
When your vision clears, you see a great rift is open in space and time, and standing in the middle of it...
Greetings, my love.
It's me, the prince of the other world, and I'm here to fulfill an ancient prophecy.
How
A
majestic.
prophecy? How exciting and regal! What sort of prophecy is it?
It's a prophecy of love.
Oh boy, here it comes.
Legend foretell a great beauty with the hair of an angel and the scales of a fish, a beauty who I am destined to marry.
That sounds like a perfect description of me. Could be that I am the great beauty described in the prophecy.
Well, yes, that's the sort of what I was trying to imply. Now come with me to my realm where we may plan a magnificent wedding.
Can't let him get away with this, but that prophecy is hard to argue with. The only argument you can think of is...
The hair of an angel. Huh, clearly Miranda has the hair of a goddess. What about these fish scales I glued to this handful of angel hair pasta? Charming is the top. Yeah, charming.
It's true. The very hair you now look upon was stolen and grafted from the scalp of Thetis herself. Daddy really does insist on the best hair for all his children, even if it angers the gods.
Well, perhaps the prophecy was speaking metaphorically. And yet, technicalities are the very thing these sorts of prophecies turn upon. Oh, alas. Would that I could find a princess with less perfect hair.
The prince flees through a portal to go trolling for more princesses, as Miranda glows with pride. You gain +2 smarts, +1 charm, and the phone number of her hairstylist.
Let's go.
That's not the number I wanted.
Great. Oh, I could have gone to hold on. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you do a terrific job at acting. Hope so. You act so hard that some of your classmates in the audience throw roses at you. 7 roses to be exact. Damn, roses aren't a valid currency or stat in this game. Anyway, you check your converter app to see if this could translate into something a bit more useful. It seems 7 roses equals 2 creativity points. Sweet! You've gained 2 creativity.
Yay.
After that, it's time for the most important part of school, visiting Scott's kingdom of furry animals, as promised.
Oh no.
You might want to seal your drink.
Yep.
When you get into the forest, you find most of the trees have been decorated with beautifully, intricately drawn pictures of an even more muscular-than-life Scott, having various kinds of sex with various different giant furry animals.
Good God.
Oh
Gee.
my.
Gigi, my royal advisor, here to royally advise me while I sit on my Scott throne and rule over my Scott friends. Aren't these sweet little furry forest creatures devoted to me? It makes me tail wag with joy.
He's got a bird coming out of his dick.
Nah, it's a prop.
It is about at that point that one of the sweet little furry forest creatures' giant head falls off, revealing a very startled-looking mummy.
What?
Oh no, Scott.
Yep, Vera called it. Bunch of kinky furry people doing furry stuff in the woods. Oh no, what just happened? Is he hurt? Is my little panda friend hurt, or... Was my panda friend never a panda friend at all? Oh, no. Scott will not be losing his pure joy and innocence over some furry's shitty costuming skills. Not on your watch. Not today. You think quickly.
You know how deer shed their antlers and then they grow back? Talking furry forest creatures shed their heads. Oh my gosh. Scott, that panda must have been a cursed prince, and now you've turned him back into a person. Oh gosh.
First one is probably smarts. Second one is probably charm. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Charm is significantly better than your smarts.
But
I think the bottom
smarts?
one's the safer option.
Ah, I've heard about those kinds of curses before. And I broke the spell with my love for my furry friends. As their king, of course. I don't love them in the way they draw me loving them. They are very interesting pictures, though. Thanks for helping me out, Gigi. I guess I love you too, in a way. Wink.
Aww.
And you guess you love him too. And you love gaining +2 fun and +1 smarts.
Hey, you're fun.
All right.
Alright. So that gives me the options of gym, class, or bathrooms.
Smarts, boldness, or...
Charm. Well, class is... Oh no, that's not the
Oh,
shop.
hey, there's no shop this time.
No, it's the end.
Yeah, but there's stat increase.
I
Mom's
think buffing smarts might be good for Vera.
I would.
Class it is. That day you were astonished by some new stuff you learned in class. You thought high school was all about doing stupid shit with your friends and trying to find true love. Who would have thought that class would actually be useful? What a nice surprise. You gained +1 valuable lesson, and good luck trying to use that within the game. And +2 smarts. Hey, Ghost. Oh, sorry. God damn it. I just
Was that supposed to be Scott?
I was going over a little bit raspy, but no, it didn't work. All right, go.
Hey, Ghost. Remember that one time at that one party where you explained to me in great detail your brilliant secret of the business world?
Holy shit, you do not. And that doesn't sound like your idea of expertise at all. You must have been pretty drunk. Or your area of expertise. But it's Vera, so you smile and nod. Oh god, this is a shit test.
Well, I'll be attending a very fancy and important business dinner event tonight, full of powerful people by exclusive invitation.
Oh boy. I have a PR person. They might actually use something useful because I wasted 7
But
money on
your
them.
PR is Scott.
No, that's Crit's secretary.
Oh, okay.
What?
It's having some lag.
Unlocked. You just unlocked an erotic fan fiction about dragons. This
Oh,
is
no!
about to get weird. Did I just get kicked?
No, it killed the game!
What?
I'm
Mine
still
didn't. Mine's playing.
Oh, nope, there it goes.
No!
No!
Wow.
Now we'll never know how Monster Prom ends.
I guess we'll have to find out in the next episode.
Of more Monster Prom!
We're playing
We'll see
short
you
next. We're playing
time.
short next.
Yeah, we'll do short so we can get done before it finishes like that. I was doing it correctly!
Bye, guys.
Now we'll never get dates for prom!
I was rich.
I had -1 money, but man, was I fun.
Yeah,
Bye,
that was
guys.
insane
That
fun.
was really fun.
We'll see you guys next time.